Hey, Boogle, how's it going? It's good to see you. Okay, moment of truth. Failure. I always give, I'm just like, oh, come on. Why is it always failure? I will say it is kind of funny that I'm 1 point above the physical ability requirement. Yeah, I got very lucky about that. Most like 200 points below the tactical ability, but that's fine. Man, this really sucks. Man, I feel like I just fail so often. I wonder if now it's just kind of like, you know, team composition, synergies, affinity, like that stuff's kind of why I'm failing so much. I really have no idea. I don't have anybody new, so I can't really swap anybody out, but just bad luck, you think? I mean, that's probably the case, yeah. It feels like it, definitely. Is there anything I can change? Not really. I guess the only like chemistry that I can't do right now is this one. When all squadron members are of a different race. But like that doesn't even affect kind of pass rate though. It just like affects the rewards. Yeah, so I'll just kind of like bonus. Chemistry trigger rates. Tactical abilities increased by 10%. That's pretty good. And this is like XP increase. I don't know. I guess we'll just keep on sending them on the same mission and just hope for better luck. Deploy. Insufficient seals. Oh, I gotta fix that. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, give me a moment. Okay, that should be good enough for now. Okay, now we're good. Alright, awesome. I might do some like Mogpendium stuff to start off with, and then we can get into Stormblood. I'm like, I don't know, I'm kind of nervous to start Stormblood and like start a whole new expansion. I don't know, I'm like nervous to get into it again. Feels like a pretty big commitment. Just not ready for. I feel like I'm not ready yet. I need more time to prepare. But I'll kind of run some dungeons and just hang out for a little bit, and then we can we're gonna go. That's like a really cool player burn. Is there a new weekly challenge? Cup of the Sun? Oh, this is already complete. Oh, I guess it'd be next week. I don't know, for some reason I thought today was, it's been a week since I first started this, but no, it's been since Tuesday. So yeah, it's like a little bit. I don't know, I guess I could just kind of queue for a lot of different stuff and see what I get. I also should probably pay attention to like how many tombstones it's gonna give me. 3 to 5, 2 to 5. I guess it's all just kind of like, oh, this is all PvP stuff. That's 3. Is it a one-time thing or is it every... I guess it's probably every time you do this, right? The Praetorium's 7, but I don't know if I want to like sit through the cutscenes. Man, these really don't give a whole lot of tombstones. I guess like these all give 4. And then fates that I can't do give 10. I can't do this treasure dungeon. I think I'm definitely at a disadvantage. Which sucks because I kind of like... I have lofty goals, you know? I kind of want to get like a lot of this stuff. I think the crafting gear is like a priority. Unless I can go to like a different, you know, data center and maybe get better luck on buying it. I just feel like it'd be really expensive. But I need 60 for those pieces. That just seems so expensive. But yeah, that's kind of like the priority. The fat cat parasol would be nice, especially since that's kind of unique to just this, but it's also 50 tombstones. I got a long time though, right? I can just kind of do this like off and on and hopefully accumulate enough tombstones to get some good stuff that I like. Okay. Hold on, let me check again what we have. So it looks like all of the like Realm Reborn dungeons, or like all of the dungeons kind of give 4. These probably won't be worth doing. It's only 2. These are only 2 as well. I mean, I kind of want to go back and do the Praetorium, just because it's been such a long time. And 7 is quite a lot. That's 3. This is all PvP stuff, which I'm not really interested in doing right now. Okay. I can probably also like solo this, right? Which one is this again? This is a Realm Reborn one, was it? Oh, it's the... Oh, yeah, I can probably like solo this very easily. Let me just do it real quick. And then I'll queue for the Praetorium and see if I can get a good group for that. I mean, I also kind of wonder if I could just repeat this over and over again. Might be better for like an off-stream grind. But I mean, this is like probably something I could do in like under a minute. It's been a long time since I've done this fight. Can I even kill it right now? Or I guess I just kind of like wait for the fight to continue. I wonder if this fight is kind of like locked behind certain sequences where you can't like defeat the boss until they play out. Because it has no health right now, but it's still alive. And it's not like invulnerable either. Just gonna use all my abilities. Why not? Use all the spells, press everything. Okay, this might be Might not be the most like entertaining fight to repeat over and over again for tombstones, especially with all this like downtime. Kind of sit here and wait. Can I kill it now? No. How long is this elevator ride? Oh my god. There we go. Or no, it's just another cutscene.
Why does my enemy still stand? Can his strength truly be so great?
Yeah, I kind of forgot that, like... Well, I guess I didn't forget, but... A lot of the Realm Reborn, you know, dungeons and... like, trials have these kind of cutscenes between the fights. Oh yeah, it's Thancred, that's right.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal he bears.
I remember when I first saw Thancred as, like, an Ascian. I thought, like, he was an Ascian. Like, I didn't realize he was being controlled. I thought he was, like, a traitor or something.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall.
Can I skip this? No, I can't.
You are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
I feel like it's kind of fun to go back to this old content and like see how much has changed, even just between like Realm Reborn and Heavensward. Just like the fights and kind of how intricate and visually different they are than each other.
The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
Law Brea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Ascian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. And from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
It's kind of crazy too, like all the stuff that I've fought post Ultima just kind of makes Ultima seem not very strong. Like all the, you know, dragons, like Nidhogg and Omega. I guess I haven't really fought Omega yet, but I'm just kind of seen him. Well, like the new primals as well, like all the containment, more, you know, warring triad stuff. Was it Shenru, like the new primal dragon that Omega fought? That dragon as well?
This was not my intention.
I definitely kind of like make Ultima scene. Like it's not that much of a big deal.
The task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains.
Oh, I guess I also never realized that the extreme mode of this fight is just this portion.
Let us find
The extreme mode doesn't have like the
together.
elevator fight or the cutscene. It's like just this section of the fight. Yeah, because this is almost kind of like two fights in one, pretty much. Like you fight in the elevator and then you fight kind of in this outdoor arena. It's 8 minutes and 39 seconds. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, let's do the Praetorium then, because I kind of want to go back and like watch those old cutscenes and, you know, re-experience that, and then we'll head on to Stormblood, and then I think I'll be mentally prepared enough to do that. Hopefully the queue time isn't too bad for Praetorium. There we go. I wonder if I could do it like unrestricted. Not that I really want to, but oh, look at that. There we go. Man, I feel like queue times for me are either like under 10 seconds or over 10 minutes. Like it's very rare that I kind of have like an in-between. Although I will say I kind of like I do have like kind of 5 to 7 minute queue times here and there. Just like it's either like an insta queue or it's like, you know, over 10 minutes. Hopefully this tank accepts. Looks like Thancred. Wait, is that Thancred's like gear? Oh, come on. There we go. I believe I can. Yeah, you can't skip these cutscenes. Sorry. Well, this is the one where you get to go into the Magitech armor, right? First section of it. I don't think. Did Heavensward have any dungeons where you like enter into vehicles? Where you have to like pilot or man something? I don't think so, right? I'm trying to remember. Because I know like when we were born there were sections we had to like, you know, use a cannon or go in the Magitech armor. Kind of do stuff like that, but I'm trying to think of like Heavensward, if there's any sections in dungeons where you could like pilot something. I guess maybe in the Alexander raids, I think there are some people who are able to like pilot like little mech suits. I don't know if I've ever done that yet. I like how Sid just like runs off. He's like, alright, you take care of all that, I'll just go head on. I'll go do my own thing. Well, I guess he's opened the door for us. That's very nice of him. that sword that person has is really cool. I don't feel like reading all of this. We already know what happens. I don't need to read it. Alright, let's do it. Oh, am I supposed to go somewhere? Just like looking at that map. I looked away and everybody was gone. We'll catch up. Oh yeah, here's the Magitech armor section. That's right. Oh, these like weird arm things. That's right. I don't really understand like what this is. Why is it just like a random arm inside these tanks? It's kind of weird. Oh no. Yeah, hopefully Stormblood has some like sections like this in the dungeons, because I think it's really fun to just, you know, do something different during a dungeon and kind of. I'm also not paying attention. I'm not in the fight, but I think it'd be fun to kind of like have, you know, sections like this where you can kind of hop into like a vehicle or I don't know, something different. It was a good time. Oh yeah, this is when you kind of like sacrifice the Magitech armor in a way. Oh, so sad. Yeah, I really love my earrings that I have on now. They're really cool. I'm glad I switched. I think these look better. Oh my god, it's Nero. This is very topical, considering we see him again, you know, in Heaven's Ward. I feel like it'd be nice to kind of revisit this fight. Didn't he have like a giant hammer? Yeah, it's a good backstory. It's also kind of reaffirming just like how important Sid is as well. Like they're definitely kind of making him seem like a legend and Arlemald pretty much. I also kind of feel like at this point, probably in the time it's gonna take me to finish this dungeon, I could have like completed 2 other dungeons and gotten more like tombstones from it. But like I said, it's fun to like rejoin this or redo this dungeon and kind of like re-remember all of the lore and cutscenes. Have a good time. Is this the same hammer that new... like that new Garlean general? I don't remember his like status or name. But we fought him near like Omega. It's like he has like a similar hammer. I like this song. His voice acting.
Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the ultimate weapon. Keep your eyes peeled. Gaius could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
I like how the music stops.
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
Facial expressions.
Do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's
Of course I
unity
do.
is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except for this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation.
Creeping mendacity. It's quite the saying.
Come, champion of Eorzea. Face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, but none among you has the power to stop me.
not. I was not getting in the right place. It was not great. We're okay. Ooh, I'm not paying attention. He has some cool attacks. I'm very impressed. Okay. That was a good time. And then now... Wait, there's no more cutscenes, right? That was it? Okay. Good. Now I can go get at least one piece of the crafting gear that I want. Oops. Nope. You're in the way. There we go. Exchange. Let's see here. Yeah, let's get the top first. Let's do it. Yeah, I mean, I think I like... I wish I can kind of wear them like side by side and see, like have two windows open. I think I like the kind of tank top look more with the, you know, kind of jacket like tied around the waist. I think like that's just kind of more appealing to me. Like I like this look. It just seems very like casual, like hard at work. This one is nice, but I don't know. It doesn't seem as cool, you know? It doesn't seem as cool. Okay, let's go with this. Purchase. There you are. Nice. Okay, just throw that in here. Oops. What am I doing? There we go. I'll throw this in here for now. Okay, well, I think it's time for Stormblood then. I think I've been putting it off for long enough. It's time to get to it. That being said, I'm gonna take a quick break, go use the restroom real quick. Let's get over there real quick and then we'll be good. I don't know, I'm nervous. I'm nervous to see what happens next. It feels like a very big like journey's about to begin. Another like really big commitment. Okay, give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back and then we can get this started. But can I go sit in a chair? Hold on. Yay. What was my... Ah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, Alphino. Wait, let's go talk to some of the people first. I'm too nervous, I can't start it yet. This Fujitaro is the same. The Scions will be spread thin in the coming days. Soriol and I are discussing assignments. I may have to organize my filing system. Things are heating up in Alamigo. We can't afford to lose track of all the trouble it might be brewing in the rest of the realm. Don't you worry though, I'll be keeping an ear to the ground, my nose in the air, and one eye on the horizon. Who's FME? Lady Flamen. I sent her outside to enjoy a quiet cup of tea. Much has happened these past moons, and we all can use a rest every now and again. Which one's that? Oh my god, what's happening over here? Oh no. Though it might be simpler to surrender to despair, I have chosen to resume my studies in the arcane. I received much wisdom from Papa Limo, and I would put his advice into practice. My sister has the most curious idea about courtship. I made a fool of myself on our last mission, but I will show him what I'm made of. Come now, Ori. Is that the best you've got? A fine showing, brother, but you have yet to outpace Honor. Should the Archons be called away to Gurbania, it will fall on us to deal with the Scion's usual obligations, and thus we must remain in peak condition. Alright. Okay, let's get this started. Okay, Alphino, what you got for me? Beyond the Great Wall. Alphino is a man with a great deal on his mind. I feel like he's always having a great deal on his mind. When has that ever changed?
The question is, how will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal? Oh, I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Baelsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
It's about time. Pray summon the others at once.
Yes, sir.
General Uldin reports that his forces have secured the breach in Baelsar's wall.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly. And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
As expected.
The Alliance's
It's so
decision
interesting
to capture
seeing
a part of Baelsar's wall is
Least down.
open to interpretation.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea. To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
You're saying they won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
Not without the consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lise. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea. However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamigan opposition.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Precisely. The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lise's, given her personal connection to the Resistance. Who better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
course I am. You know I'd like nothing more.
As for who should accompany you on said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you available?
I am definitely available. As if you had to ask, yeah. Sounds like a good adventure.
Thanks. It means a lot knowing you'll be there.
I too shall accompany you. Such endeavors are seldom
And
prompted by
Y'shtola?
surfeit of healers.
We got a good party going.
Good point.
Okay,
Allow
well,
me to offer my services as well.
let's just bring everybody. Everybody can
I
head
have
out.
spent quite enough time here of late, so I'll be coming. But we will need someone to keep an eye on things. I trust you have no objections?
I guess it makes sense for Urianshe.
None, my lady.
Not like we're gonna leave like
Gladly shall I
Thancred
continue
behind.
to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and there keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
Where is Thancred?
As
Oh, there
capable
we
as
go.
my learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
Okay, he'll stay too.
It is settled then. Let us each see to our preparations.
It was like a whole new like quest accepted little jingle. That was a surprise. Ugh, the first quest.
Ready, my friend?
I wonder if there'll be like more voice acting and more kind of cutscenes this expansion than Heavensward.
Well then.
Like if that's the
Sorry,
direction they're
I
gonna
leave
head
the
in, is
rising
just more and
stones in your
more
capable hands.
voice acting.
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
You're the best, Tataru. You're the best. Then we're gonna head back to Domo, right?
Mistress Y'shtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Girabania?
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Alamegan resistance as soon as possible.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good. 'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Yugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Then let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of sanctuary. Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
Much has changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant's toll stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Kozetsu and I to return to our master, to our home.
I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
Please.
Though our battlefields be 1,000 mounds apart, our purpose is one. That all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation, from Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
I'm assuming we'll see both of them again, though, considering the fact that they're in the
you hear me?
cutscene.
When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate. Together. Just you wait.
I should like that very much. Fare you well.
It does kind of suck that we just met Yosetsu and now he's already leaving. Hope to see more of him soon. Also, Yuri's always like a fun character to have around too. I do like her a lot. 1,000 moms apart, yet united in purpose. Let us pray both our endeavors meet with success. Shall we then? Wait, not just yet. I knew I'd forgotten something important. Please, could you come with me? Is she getting a new outfit? Me? What? Now? Alright then, if you insist. Is she gonna get a new outfit? I love that, like, everybody changing outfit is because of, like, Tataru making them new clothing. Yep. Wait. I guess, like, oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I guess you have this, like, the cutscene outfit a little bit. Okay. So crazy animations. Oh no, wasn't she wearing, like, a dress, though? It is... It's a very interesting outfit with these, like, kind of, like, heavy plate legs and then, like, a more exposed top. It's really cool, though. What do you think? As you can see, I designed it to be light and loose, an outfit tailor-made to the needs of a skilled fighter like this. Your work never ceases to impress. Much more of this, and I may have to stop introducing you as the Sirens receptionist and start referring to you as our preeminent seamstress. It's lovely, Taro, thank you. I feel like I could take on a legion. I'm glad you like it, and with that, I'll delay you no longer. Safe travels. Then onward to Gurabanya. Our first stop will be at Amarisa's Spire? Amarisa's Spire? In the East Shroud. How do you pronounce that? Okay, Cortania. Oh yeah, I guess this is kind of like the threshold into Urbania. Yeah, so like this is the only place kind of left in Eorzea that I haven't fully explored yet. Identified flying object. What are these quests? Oh, this is like the repeatable quest I still haven't done yet. That's right. Oh, what is that quest again? It's gonna bother me that I haven't done it. Yeah, done Scathe. That's right. What is the queue time on? No, I'm gonna save it for later. We'll do like another time. But yeah, I need to queue for this at some point and finish this up. And I think this other quest is for the Ishgardian, like, restoration. Maybe a soul without life. But yeah, I think like the only area that we haven't fully explored yet is Gurbania. Looks to be a couple different places too. Like Alamigan Quarter. So I wonder if this is like Alamiga down here in this corner. But there's also like Ralger's Reach. So is Ralger? I probably shouldn't be looking at this. It's kind of spoilers, but I know. Okay, you're right. You're right. Okay, all right. Let's go to Gridania. You're right. I shouldn't look ahead. Getting a little too carried away. This way. Oh, look at everybody. I'm gonna like try to make a more habit of talking to everybody more often. I won't let you down, Paplimo, I promise. Just to kind of see what they're saying. Was it always his plan to sacrifice his life to complete the ritual? To bring forth the arbiter of his vengeance, but not remain to see the aftermath? Oh, is he talking about Ilberd? Sacrifice his life to complete the ritual, to bring the arbiter of his vengeance, but not see the aftermath. Yeah, it is kind of weird that, like, Ilberd, I guess, kind of like put all his faith into a primal, hoping that it would kind of accomplish his goals, but he's not here to kind of see that happen. I don't. Yeah, I'm kind of curious in how he thought maybe a primal would, like, free his homeland. I don't know. Get out of here. Papalymo had to know it would only be temporary. The grandfather couldn't contain Bahamut with the power of 1,000 prayers. Then what chance did his discipline stand, armed only with a broken staff? Though it may not be apparent to the naked eye, the ether here is in turmoil. Not since the calamity has his land been subjected to forces of the magnitude unleashed by Shinru. Shinru and Omega. That's the name, that's right. All are present and accounted for. When you are ready, my friend, pray and inform the officer that we wish to proceed into Gurabanya. Let's do it. Ah, the signs of the seventh dawn. We were told to expect you. Shall I summon someone to escort you to the wall? Yes. A map. So I guess that eastern part of the map was uncovered during Stormblood. And it's just kind of like Garlemald, that's all like hidden.
I remember crossing the border, standing in Gurabanya once more. Me and my fellow scions, the warrior of light among us. Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other. Tyranny and the promise of a new beginning. But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
What about with storms and blood? That was dumb. That was dumb. Stormblood. That, now that I kind of think about it, that title's like a little concerning. Like Stormblood, that doesn't sound very, I don't know. Doesn't give me much hope for what's gonna happen next. I hope there isn't like an actual storm of blood. Oh, it's Rabon. There we go. Quite an atmosphere here, isn't there? Everyone seems to be on pins and needles, though one can hardly blame them given recent events. The Alliance has done well to repurpose these Imperial facilities for their own use so quickly. The General's in high spirits, don't you think? I know the feeling. See the colors of so many nations. Limsa, Laminsa, Gardania, Ul'dah, and now Ishgard. Well nigh brings a tear to my eye. We have much to be proud of, Plumko. Yeah, wasn't this kind of like Alphinaud's dream in a way? And kind of what he was trying to do with the Crystal Braves is unite all of the Eorzean armies into kind of one collective unit. It's cool that he kind of like, you know, is getting what he wants. So this is East End. Not too different from the East of the Shroud, is it? Though, truth be told, I'm not sure why I thought it would be. But yeah, where am I? Okay, so here we are on the map. Got it. Oh, so we're like up here. Oh, interesting. I guess that makes sense. We're kind of like, you know, traveling east this way. Gotcha. Okay, so this is like into the Black Shroud. Gotcha, okay. Cool. Yeah, Baelsar's Wall. Sorry, I'm doing more snooping. I promise it won't be long. Okay. Alright, that's enough of that. There we go. Greetings, Scion. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, I welcome you to Cache de Morians. Thank you, General. We are relieved to hear that your forces secured the wall without incident. Have the Imperials made any attempt to retake the castrum since then? None, save for a few skirmishes between our scouts and the patrols. We've had barely any contact with them, but we all know it's only a matter of time before things escalate. Sorry, I have like a hiccup. As if attacking Belsar's wall weren't enough, Ilberd summoned a primal right on their doorstep, and Garlemald is not like to let such shows of defiance go unanswered. 'Twas a declaration of war, even if it was not Ilberd's to make, and now we are bound by it, for weal or for woe. The Scions stand ready to serve, General. What would you ask of us? As stated in my message, the Alliance will not proceed without support and cooperation of the Ala Megan people. We would have you serve as an emissary to make contact with the Resistance. Consider it done, General. We won't let you down, I swear. And I'll leave you to it. Godspeed. Aw, Sid! I love you, Sid. Ah, all the custom in the world, you walk into mine. Master Garland, what brings you here? A certain missing elegant weapon in Draconic Primal, Omega and Shinryu, I think the Shinobi called it. Anyway, we've been studying their trail of destruction, hoping it might lead us somewhere, which it has singularly failed to do. Then 'tis like Omega fell to earth in occupied territory, meaning it may already be in Imperial hands. Even so, it bears repeating that we engaged the stasis systems. Assuming the command was received and executed successfully, the weapon will be of no use to them. Assuming, we should hurry up and find it regardless. All the more reason to reach out to the Resistance. If we want to press on into Gurabania, we will need their blessing. Everyone's counting on us. Let's not waste any more time talking. So I'm assuming if Sid's here, then Nero's probably lurking around somewhere in the shadows. Keep to the north and cross upstream. The Black Bridge belongs to the Garlands for now. I do hope you're not thinking of running off with help Master Garland. It is not your duty to solve all the world's problems, you know. Were Omega not a threat to us, its effectiveness in subduing draconic foes would seem almost admirable. But such weapons are doomed to be misused. Let us pray we never have need of its services again. The bridge over to Volodina River has always held great strategic importance, hence the Garland's decision to transform it into a fortified installation. Needless to say, we will not be crossing there. If anyone can determine the fate of Shinryu and Omega, it's Master Garland. For now, let us remain focused on the current mission. As you've probably heard, there are plenty of factions in the Resistance, so I'm taking us to see the one with the most influence. Their headquarters are located in a place called Ralger's Reach, an old temple to the east of here, across the Volodina River. I learned a route that should allow us to avoid Imperial patrols. Stick with me and we'll be there before you know it. I gotcha, so Ralger's Reach is like a little, like, camp. It's not necessarily a actual base. Oh, I can't fly! Oh, that's right. Oh, no. Look at the Leshy. Yeah, I don't have the ability to fly anymore. I lost it. So sad. I think I need to go up this way, probably. I kind of forget, how soon do I unlock, like, flying, right? I forget. Travel. Okay, so I don't even have, like, the pages yet. I forget at what point, like, do I need to finish the Stormblood story? Once you finish a zone? Okay, gotcha. Okay, so just, like, on a zone-by-zone basis. And, like, I can't even find ether currents yet, right, until I finish the zone. some big crocodiles. Or is that an alligator? I can never tell. Don't crocodiles have like longer snouts? Like an alligator. Oh, so you can, so I can collect the ether currents, but I can't do anything past that until I finish the zone. The last current will be behind the last quest. Gotcha. This is a cool. Kind of has like almost like a dragon head a little bit. I don't know why I kind of get like dragon vibes from this. It's more like a bird though. This is a cool kind of like deserty zone. And it looks different from like Thanalan. I guess anything's better than like the snowy like frozen wastes that I was in before, but it's not that great that I'm going from like a snowy kind of expansion into like a deserty one. Where's like the nice like tropical jungles and fun beaches. It's a cool little guy. Oh, was I supposed to like... Did I just run off on my own? Was I supposed to... I did. Okay, I'm not meant to eat the right. Oh boy. Well, I guess back the way I came. Sorry about that. I probably should have, like, looked at the quest text. I don't know, in my defense, like, I'm so used to people just telling me to go somewhere, and that's it, and I actually, like, go there on my own. Not, like, actually following people around. So in my defense, that's an easy mistake to make, right? That being said, I should have paid more attention. And I should have grabbed this etherite first, too, before I headed out. Oh, I didn't even see like this giant tower right there. That's cool. I remember that from the cutscene. So I guess this makes more sense now. Like this is the transition from kind of like the forests of Gridania into kind of a more like deserty area. Okay, also there's a thunderstorm right now. Which is neat as well. Okay, let's make sure I'm going the right way before I just start like jumping off cliffs. Oh yeah, just like everybody's over here. Let me grab the crystal first before I start talking to people. So I feel like that'd be helpful. There's like some giant bears. Like mountain grizzly. Who are they fighting? Just this one dude? Ooh, he's not gonna last much longer. Who's this little Lawfell? Cockali? I can't even pronounce that. I'd be careful out there if I were you. A man of your size, the beast out there will swallow you whole, and you wouldn't be the first either. A man of my size? I'm the same size as you. What are you talking about? Okay, there we go. Oops. At the risk of upsetting the cartographic fraternity, I can't help observe that East End depends entirely on one's perspective. I mean, people don't even think of Gridania anymore, do they? They call it East End because it marks the end of the Black Shroud. Note the sparse vegetation. I did note that. It's so quiet, almost as though the Imperials haven't been here for some time. On your guards, the Imperials know these lands better than we do. Still with me? Good. From here, we'll head northwest or northeast towards the river. The water's not too deep, so we won't have to swim. Well, not too deep for you or not too deep for me? Remember that I'm like half your size. Okay, so I'm just gonna like retracing the steps that I just took earlier. Yishtol's right. We need to cross before the Imperials spot us. We should not linger out in the open. See, brother, nothing to worry about, though no one would blame you for donning your buoyancy aids just in case. Does he have like the little like floaty sleeve things? At a glance, it certainly seems shallow enough. Does it? It's like a pretty fast-moving river. I don't see any soldiers. Good, let's cross. Careful, Kryle. You're wondering about the tower to the south. I was, yeah. I noticed that. Oh, it's like a bridge tower. It's part of Castellum Voloidna? That's where the Imperials decided to call the old bridge after they fortified it. I call it a great big eyesore. Honestly, you can see that rotten banner from absolutely miles away. They never miss a chance to rub our noses in it, do they? Come on, we should keep moving. See how deep this water actually is. Oh, I mean, it's like, okay, it's not too bad. It's not that bad. It's like, yeah, it's like knee deep for a Lalafell. I guess it looks like it's deeper than it actually is. this mount is so obnoxious. So tall. I feel like I'm like a mech warrior right now. I do kind of want to find like a new mount to use. I do really love the wolf, although I'm getting a little tired of it. That's what I know. There is the mana cutter. Megalotragus? I kind of forget what that is. Oh yeah, Behemoth. I forgot I had a lot of this stuff. Rose Lantern. Kieran. Araman. It's like a good... What's like a good mount for Stormblood? What kind of like fits? I don't know if I really have anything that's like too good. I don't love this. I don't... Just like the back, it's just so weird to me. Oh yeah, this is like the goat thing. This one's really cool. Maybe we'll use this one for a little bit. But it's so comically small. Oh my god, I kind of like it though. It's a little silly. The horns are really cool, even though they're like taller than I am. I do like the antelope stag, just the music. I feel like the music's very good. I guess it has the same music as the Megalotragus. What about the eye? The floating eye? I feel like flying mounts, if you're not flying with them, they just kind of look a little weird. Although I do like it looks like I'm just holding on for dear life. It's very silly. I don't love any of the horse mounts. They're my favorite. See, if there's like an ostrich, I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. Like that would fit this area very well. Like if I had some sort of like ostrich or like emu mount, like I'd like that. Let's go with Megalotragus right now. Let's kind of clean up the hopper too. Oh my god, the music, that's right. We'll keep the wolf on here just in case, because I still do like it. Just want something new for a little bit. So the reach lies beyond, but I do not see a path. Are we there yet? And we didn't run afoul of even a single patrol. What a pleasant surprise. And that there were no surprises. Least did well. It was reassuring. We're here. On this side of the pass is Ralger's Reach. So you say, but all I see are rocks. I presume there's some sort of trick to this. Indeed, a glamour. Good eye, Y'shtola. I take it they have a talented mage in their ranks, or perhaps an artificer who trained in the modification of glamour prisms. Something like that. The important thing is that it fools the Garleans. Oh, before we go in, I don't know if Tataru told you, but my friend Nago, the messenger who came to the Rising Stone, is a member of this faction. So they know us, and they shouldn't attack us on sight. That said, they can be a bit jumpy, so let me lead the way and don't go reaching for your weapon or anything. Sounds good. And with a sprinkle of damascene dust, all is laid bare. I suppose you could disguise almost anything with a glamour prism, if you really wanted to. Have you ever used one? Why am I asking? Of course you haven't. Wait, what? Of course I haven't used a glamour prism? Okay, Alexander. Seeing it now, I feel rather foolish for not having deduced it earlier. Let us pray that they are amendable to our proposal. United, we stand to accomplish so much more. Impressive or no, 20 years is a long time for even so complex a glamour to escape the Empire's notice. All clear. Let's go, let's go.
I remember the old stories. How the Breaker of Worlds came down from on high and cleft the
Ah, this
earth
is from the
with a
cutscene, like the
single
opening
blow.
cinematic. Like the, I guess the
Ralga's
trailer
Ridge,
cinematic.
a holy place, and a fitting home for the resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo. They were waiting for us there, men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost, for what could be ours again.
It's hard to feel at ease with the giant statue looking down on you. This temple was once home to the first of Ralgar, as I recall. Yes, there's no mistaking that statue. Ordinarily, I shudder at the thought of armed rebels trampling about an ancient temple of immense historical importance. But Ralgar is the Breaker of Worlds, so it seems rather appropriate, if anything. Oh, there's a Monaga. Fascinating. A massive, nigh imperceptible glamour encompassing the entire valley. I see now how the sun was able to escape the watchful eyes of Imperial airships. Oh, so you came. I never thought I'd see you here, but I'm glad. A pleasure to see you again, and Kralinish told without whose help I might not be standing here today. At least, not so soon. It's good to see Nago up and moving again. I wasn't there when she indeed headed home, so I naturally assumed she left too soon. Always overdoing it, that one. You'll forgive us our precautions. We couldn't be sure who had crossed the barrier. We see you now for who you are, though. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Now, I know you would not have come all this way unless you had something important to discuss, and I'm eager to hear what it is you have to say. But let's not do this on our doorstep, eh? Come with me. This is a really cool place. Reach long and prosper. We got some shop vendors over there. Stone I can go tune to. A whole bunch of like little kind of vista points. The teleport thing. Nice. Let's go kind of like talk to people and explore. Oh yeah, there's like the collectible appraiser. Splendor's vendor. Can't really do much with all that. These cannons are really cool. Material supplier. Items. Oh, it's all like crafting materials? Yeah. Token exchanger. Resistance tokens. Rain exchange. Oh, these are for like tombstones. I don't know what these are. Accessories, armor, weapons, nothing. Oh my god. Is this more like endgame gear, pretty much? Yeah, probably, right? All this just like crazy gear you can get. I don't like that. I just said that I don't like it. I just like it on a Lalafell. Also, my cat wants in. Give me 1 second. That's interesting. I don't even really know what that is. It's all just kind of like more gear, right? What else we got? Any like good traders around here selling pets or mounts? Oh, it's like the little like snake ladies. What the heck? That's really cool. The fear have no love for the Imperials. Full glad are we to pledge our blades to resistance. Oh, is that like their race, the Vera? Deafening glare, okay. What else we got? So I talked to all those traders. Did I? I should grab that crystal real quick too. Looks like there's some traders over here. I'll grab this crystal and then this one. That should be good for now. There's a dungeon up there. These little chocobos. Oh. Okay, now my cat wants back out. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. Postal Goblin. As disciple of the great Master Mutamix, we have much knowledge of Stony Shine. Uplanders love Stony Shine, yes? We make for you best price. That was like all materia. Materia Melbourne. Independent merchant. Weapons. We got anything cool? A beach rod. I kind of like that. That's cool. It's like almost like a hammer, like a mace. Primary tools, fieldcraft tools, battlecraft gear. Okay. Interesting. Interesting outfit for sure. What does the full set look like? It reminds me like a Monster Hunter, like kind of bone armor. It's cool though, I like it. Tradecraft, fieldcraft gear, battlecraft accessories. It's all like rings and things. Rings and things. Purchase items. Antidote. Eye drops. Okay. So all like medicine, stones, catalysts. Oh, I was looking for like pets. I was hoping they'd have like pets or like mounts for sale. If I was not. Yeah, nothing like that. Unless I missed something, which I don't think I did. Purchase items? That's what I was just looking at. Looks like another independent merchant over here too. Oh, it's just like a repair person. When we first met back in the Shroud, I took you for another adventure. I still can't believe how far you've come. Wait, have I met him before? I don't quite remember who this is. We plan operations here, and when we're not entertaining important guests like yourself.
Allow me to welcome you once more to Ralga's Reach, our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
His name is
It a pleasure to
Dubious
meet you,
Kemp?
Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades. Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalimo at great risk to yourselves.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, child.
Papalimo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monago told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, by Rolger it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
That is why we are here today, sir, to see that some good comes of this tragedy. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that. So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones. My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
I can imagine that they would refuse, but if they did... So they would have us wait. Very well. Papalimo and I weren't entirely honest with you. Though we were sheltered in Little Alamigo at first, we spent most of our time here, working with Conrad and his people. But you probably guessed that the moment I led you to the Reach, didn't you? Why is there just a seal right here? Oh, because of the dude. I don't know, I never noticed this giant person right there. Oh, here's the next quest right there. It's not as though we have to stand here on indefinitely, do we? So, the Gordanians are finally willing to fight, eh? We need to call the other senior members together before we can make a decision. To be honest, I already know what I want us to work together. But we've still got to talk it over with everyone. That's a cool helmet. So, it would seem we find ourselves with a surfeit of free time. Forgive me. You are free to look around Ralkar's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. It'll give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kem. I believe we will do just that. Excuse me. Let us make the most of this opportunity and assess the resistance capabilities. Free to poke our noses wherever so we will, eh? I like the sound of that. Well, I already know this place inside out. I can show you around if you like, Plunko. Yeah, sounds like a great idea. Great, let's get started. It's like a very pretty area. It's a really cool little town. I mean, can you even call it a town? Kind of like a refuge? I don't know. I can't even like... I can't even look up into the giant statue. Alright, let's go talk to base. I bet you think the resistance is mostly made up of Alamegan homelanders, or Highlanders, like me. But the truth is we don't even account for half. We've got Hell's Guard from all the way over by the spine and near, and plenty of Seekers from the sun like Knockdown. There's even some Beastmen. Well, Beast Woman, I suppose. Like that one over there. She's an Nanata. They've been with us for a while now. Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Guardians to them. They keep to themselves, spending all their time crafting, and Nanta make the most amazing jewelry. By the way, they use magics to twist the metal and crystal into shapes you wouldn't believe. It's a pity people hardly ever get to see their work, but then most don't even know they exist. That's enough about them anyway. Let's take a close look at the statue of Ralkar, shall we? Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The Breaker of Worlds, who guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. Ida used to tell me the story of stormy nights. He wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the 5th astral area, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign, and lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky, and led the way to these mountains of Gurbanyan. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves to great works without and within. A storm of blood approaches fast. Hell's open, heavens weep, where no one soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. The last part was inscribed on the stone by a monk of the Fist of Ralkar. Ida explained to me, the day will come, bringing strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not those precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us, but if it is, I have to believe that everything we've done through, everything that has led us to this point, will see it through to the end. Sorry, that was all a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. Okay. Yeah, the infirmary isn't melodramatic too. It seems very uplifting. Oh, there's your stolen crown. This is the infirmary, as you can probably tell. Here's where the resistance healers patch up the wounded and tend to the sick. No matter how careful we planned operations, casualties were inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about, but it's also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We should go. I'll show you to the Aetheryte Plaza next. Let's go see what they're up to. You two are come to inspect their facilities. As you can see, they have done well to set aside this much space, but the supplies are insufficient. We examined the patients and offered what assistance we could. However, for many of the injuries, time and bed rest are the only effective treatments. Pretty cool little area. I just like walked in like an operation. Sorry, sorry, I didn't scrub up first. Oh, who's this? Hello. I've thinned. Oh, and I can with this head. There's like little potions and concoctions. I've thinned this tonic so many times, and ale would work better to numb the patient's aches. I wonder if I have to do like quests to like gather supplies for them. Would make sense, right? And help like rebuild their stocks and get them ready for I guess war. Seems like what's kind of on the horizon. Still preparing for a battle. Ugh, I can't stop yawning today. When you've seen one Aetheryte, you've seen them all, right? Not quite. This one's an older design, dating back decades to when the Fist of Ralgar was still here. Oh yeah, it is different. Didn't even notice that. Like the whole shape and kind of design of it. It may look a little different, but it works just all as well as any other. I'll show you where the Solters are next, but don't forget to attune to the threat before we go. Or Sutlers? Is that like a trader? Like a word for a trader? Ah, excellent. They've no shortage of soldiers here. We should have what we need of their services. Okay, what's a soldier? Soldier. What? Oxford English Dictionary. What is this word? Well, I guess it's sutlers? Sutlers. One who follows an army or lives in a garrison. So it's like a groupie for an army. I guess it's like anybody who like travels around with armies to like, you know, trade wares or like run stalls, you know, sell food, run the bath, stuff like that. Gotcha. I just finished Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 recently, so I guess in that context it'd be like, you know, the bath maidens and the blacksmiths and innkeepers that kind of follow around armies and like put up their little shops and stalls in the camps. Interesting. I've never heard that word before. That's cool though. So I guess it could be in this case like traders and helpers. Okay. Excellent. There are no shortages of soldiers here. Should we have need of their services? Hardly surprising. Where there is war, there is profit to be had. Arms, armor, potions, you name it. These folks have got it. The resistance will be in a bad way without the brave merchants to keep it provisioned. If you're short on anything or you need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. Oh, Alphino and Alistair are here. Why don't you see how they're getting on? Are any of these like worth getting? Not really. I love like all the quest like jingles and music now. It's really good. What is this? It's like a little tribal mask. A bone mask. Come take the measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants. Their bold lot, that much is plain. If the Imperials found out they were peddling their whalish resistance, they would be lucky to escape with their lives. 'Tis a gamble I admire their courage, but their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic. Ah, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. We finished discussing your proposal and we're ready to receive you all back at the tent. I've sent someone to fetch your stolen crow, so if you'd like to follow me.
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus.
Sorry, I got some text. Okay, sorry about that.
I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rolga's Reach.
Are we gonna try like unite all the factions, maybe?
Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree. But it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
I'll let my talents in.
I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
What about me? I'm a level 95 white mage.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you lot. Monargo and Mefrid will tell you more.
Mefrid.
Understood. We won't let you down.
As if there were any doubts. Now that we've dealt with the formalities, we can get to work. I'm glad you're with us, friend. Me too. Pinch me if I'm dreaming, because I'd swear it's finally happening. The whole of Eorzea committing at last to the liberation of Ala Mhigo. Yeah, it feels like a very long time coming. I mean, we first heard a lot about like Ala Mhigo, you know, like in early Realm Reborn, so we're kind of reaching that point now where we can finally start to do some good work. What is this quest that just popped up? Let me go check out this real quick before I start progressing the MSQ. Go see what this is. Olger Ironheart. Quite the name. Hello, what are you looking at, buddy? Thought there was a sightseeing log, unless I'm mistaken. Do you perchance know a woman named Millith? I don't think I do, no. Ah, what are the odds? Millith is my niece, lest you wonder, and she has told me much and more about you in her letters. Oh, does this unlock like the sightseeing logs for this like expansion? Ah, but where are my manners? Olger Ironheart, at your service. I'm an explorer like most of the clan, and my niece bade me share with you such knowledge I've accumulated. Here, lend me your log. Let's see now. Definitely there, and there, and there, and there. Yes, that ought to suffice. Thank you. My explorations have taken me far and wide, but dearest to my heart are the regions of Ala Mhigo. Beauteous in their ruggedness, and the lands of the Far East, glorious in their diversity. There are many wondrous sights to be seen in these places, and I've written down the directions to them. Some will prove more difficult to reach than others, but if you're even half as resourceful as Millith says you are, I'm confident that you'll find them all. And with that, I shall leave you to resume your adventures. Go forth, my friend, take in such breathtaking vistas as even my father, the great Rodard Ironheart, could not see in his lifetime. Yeah, sightseeing log. Got it. Okay. Stormblood entries have been added to your sightseeing log. Level 60 above, we have this, cool. Hell yeah, sightseeing. Hell yeah, something I probably won't do. 6 of 62! Oh my god. Oh, I didn't even get any Realm Reborn ones either. Maybe someday I'll go back and do these if I need something fun to do while I'm killing time. Could be nice to kind of like revisit like old expansions and sightseeing. But I don't know. I'm not much of like a collectible person. Like I don't... It depends on the game though. Like if it's a game I really enjoy, then I'll go for like all the collectibles and achievements and secrets and whatnot, but most of the time I can't be asked. I'm not like a big like achievement hunter kind of person. Right then, Minago and Mefrid, was it Mefrid, are to be our keepers. Knowing not to what they require, one task as good as the other. Make your choice, Plunko. Little cowboy hat. Well, I'm definitely gonna take that. What the heck? Ether Compass. Can be used to locate ether currents in new regions. The Ether Compass can be found in the collections. Oh, there's two quests I can pick from. Interesting. What should I do first? What to do first? Let's go with Minago just because I'm more familiar with her. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Scions again for patching me up after I bled all over your floor. I owe you my life, and I won't forget that. Furthermore, it was rude of me to run off without saying a word. It's all well and good me claiming my duties here couldn't wait, but a parting thank you was the very least you deserve. My apologies. It's totally fine. Like some very important stuff going on. And thank you. Now, to business. Commander Kemp's entrusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leadership. It covers everything we discussed, as well as detailing the disposition of our forces. What I need is an escort, 1 or 2 men at most, so we can make it to the wall swiftly without attracting undue attention. Very well, I should join you in on this. General Alden commands the forces at Castor Morgan's. It should be simple enough to see it into his hands. Great, that's just what I wanted to hear. When you're ready to depart, meet me at the pass leading out of the reach. Let's just do like one quest at a time. I could grab them both now, but I'll focus on one thing at once. I guess the antelope stag would kind of fit in with this region if I wanted to like find a good mount. I don't think like a woolly, like a very fur heavy like woolly goat is the best best mount for a very kind of arid region. Look at that. We found our first sightseeing location. Although, can I reach that if I don't have flying? Some sort of like jumping puzzle. Okay, I'm not. Let's just ignore that. Let me try again. Let me try again. Maybe I shouldn't be on the mount. There we go. But how do I get like... No, because I wouldn't need to be flying in a city though, right? How do I get to that? Oh. You know, I'll come back to it later. It's gonna bug me too much. Yeah, because you can't really fall down from this because it's like in a weird position. And you probably can't fly. No. Let us defer to Monaga with regards to the route. While we could just as easily head back the way we came, there could be any number of reasons why we should not. Buy everything you need? Good, then let's be on. Hey, did you hear that? That was a cerulean engine backfiring. Imperials. You caught. You have preternatural senses. I didn't hear a thing. When you grow up hunting in these lands, you learn to discern the sounds that could mean life and death. Be there of a predator patrol. From what I'm hearing, they have a 7-man patrol augmented with a single Magitech armor. Wide search pattern divided into 3 teams. I don't think they know we're here. It's risky, but we could split up and try to take them all by surprise at the same time. We don't want them calling reinforcements. 3 teams, 3 of us. Nothing more, nothing for it then. Where are they? Head north. You should see them before they see you. I'll deal with the ones to the south. The armor should be just to the west. Blanca's best equipped with that. We attack in 5. That should be enough time to get into position. Rendezvous with the east bank after. Any questions? No. Looks like a plesiosaur? Oh, really? Would it be spoilers if I look that up? Can I look up what a plesiosaur is? Or would that be too much spoilers? The name specifically, okay. Okay, I'll get the name, but not like the mount. Plesiosaur? Oh, like a plesiosaurus? Or plesiosaur? Oh, like the ones like the really long necks? Like those? Like the aquatic dinosaur, like the... like long-necked one? It's not the actual name of the mount. Oh, okay, so the mount name is different, but like it's modeled after like a plesiosaur dinosaur. Oh, gotcha. That'd be really cool. Plesiosaurs are really interesting to look at. Like the kind of long neck. I love like all the old like aquatic reptiles and aquatic dinosaurs. They're really cool. Nice. Yep, long neck fins. What more do you need? Is this what I need to fight? There's another person over here. What's a fopper? Foper? I'm sorry. Oh, hold on. Am I just like helping that person fight? I should have clicked on this verse. Whoops. And then after, I need to go check out what that thing is. I wonder like what that song or like that tune is called that just played. Because I've heard in like other Final Fantasy songs. I kind of want to use like the chocobo for a little bit. It's been a while since I've used like a chocobo. And I feel like that might be very fitting for this area. I love this thing. This is terrifying and amazing at the same time. Where's its mouth? Can I hug it? Hug. Come here. Come here. Come here, my sweet little child. Come here. I want one. It's like a perfect size for a pet. Just like hop on its back and let's go. Like a mount, I should say. No, don't leave me. Oh, I love him. I love it. Wasn't there something in Ishgard that looked similar to this? Or like in the one in the hinterlands? There was like also like another creature that looked like a giant eye. Oh, I do miss the Chocobo theme song. A spinner. That's kind of crazy. It looks like we were successful. I'm pleased to report that the Empire is short 3 soldiers. Not that any self-respecting legatus would be sorry to lose them. Hell yeah, killing people. It looks like everything went to plan. Not that I'm surprised. The 3 soldiers I faced didn't put much of a fight. Most of the Imperials we get out here are conscripts from other provinces with little training and even less conviction. It's grim work killing men and women like that, but don't doubt that they don't do the same to you if the roles were reversed. Ugh. And don't you dare pity a man in armor. Conscripts or no, the soldiers piloting one of those can kill a dozen good men in the blink of an eye. Not that I need to tell you after what happened at the wall. It's a little grim. Right. I believe we've rested long enough. We should resume our journey right before someone notices the missing patrol. I love these leshies too, are really cool. Reminds me of like Lord of the Rings, like the trees. Oh wait, I just realized it's signed, sealed, delivered. Signed, sealed, delivered. The Stevie Wonder song. This password need to go. There. More soldiers? I didn't think they'd come this far west, but better to be safe than sorry. We're clear. Only Alliance patrols ahead. You said the forces of Kashtmorians were under the command of Flame General Raban Alton, did you not? Raukar, the Bull of Alamigo himself. I never dreamed I'd have a chance to meet the legend. Yeah, I imagine that Raban will play a pretty important part in this expansion, considering the fact that he's from Alamigo. I could see him having a very prominent role. But he's kind of like in the wake of what happened with Ilberd. Oh, Pippin's here too.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
We are, General. Allow me to introduce Monargo of Rolga's Reach.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General. On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole Resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them. I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamigan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
It's very risky.
Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from malms around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
Alala fell with a plan. What? There's nothing more dangerous than Alala fell with a plan. Our scouts recently informed me of an interesting development at Castrum Villadonia. Namely, the arrival of a shipment rumored to have come from the research and development facilities near the capital, containing prototype Magitech armor. It is our assessment that this armor is to be field tested here, most likely against Alliance forces, mayhap before the day is out. Damn it all. More Magitek weapons? That's the last thing we need. Your concern is not unwarranted, but we needn't despair just yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and 1 or 2 support units. With a well-laid ambush, we are confident we can destroy them all, hindering their development and delaying future deployment. And, should we carry out this plan as a joint endeavor with the Resistance, they will have their rallying cry. It would mean dropping all pretenses about Alliance not wanting to go to war with the Empire, but you'd have a lot more folk willing to stand up and fight if they knew they weren't alone, and you are going to have to do it eventually anyway. Exactly, and so what I propose is simple. We harry the patrols to bait them into bringing their prototype weapons to East End, where our Resistance allies will take them from behind. Simple indeed, and well within our capabilities. I see no reason to delay, especially if a field test is imminent. What say you? Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is accurate, I agree with this assessment and fully support his plan. I shall notify my comrades at once. Understood. I shall have one of my men bring you the details of the plan anon. And we, for our part, will be fighting with the Alliance, yes? I somehow doubt you were intended to sit this one out. What is that? Is that the Magitek armor? We've been careful to avoid needless show of force this side of the wall, but that's all about to change. And when it does, you may be sure they'll send their new toys out to entertain us. I would ask you to participate in this operation, but from looks I see it as a foregone conclusion. My thanks. Per Pippin's plan, we need to turn East End into an Imperial graveyard. You're a dab hand at this, and I'd be a fool not to use you. Head to the spot on your map, right there. Aye. The patrol should be along shortly. Deal with them, then rendezvous with the rest of us at this location. Go well, Plunko. Sounds good to me. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Leshy, I didn't mean to attack you. Oh no, I'm sorry, buddy. I would have left you alone. Yeah, like that like little tune that's playing right now. I feel like I've heard that kind of same progression like in other songs, but I'm not sure like if it has a name or like there's a set song for it. Or if it's just like kind of a generic Final Fantasy XIV theme that's kind of like frequent throughout all the songs. It was ether current. Can I get back up if I come down here? My information was inaccurate, it would seem. The patrol never came. All went to plan then. Good. Our scouts reported that a unit escorting the prototype weapons has left Castrum Velodina. Resistance is already in position, so we have but to wait for our guests to arrive. Pretty cool looking. Oh, we know this dude.
Looked grim for us after
It's
Cardinal,
Grinawat?
Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are,
Oops,
right
sorry.
as rain, with fancy new toys to put through their paces. It's like all my name days have come at once.
That laugh is such a good voice acting. I like those little like kind of bug praying mantis looking things in the back.
Well, 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 if it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head.
Oh, I love when my staff like glows when I pull it out.
If my secret weapons here don't grind it into mush. Attack!
Oh man, I just realized I won't give Afflatus Misery this expansion. I got one more expansion to go until I get this spell. Oh, I guess I get Divine Benison. It's kind of it though. Not a lot of fun stuff to look forward to.
Get after them, damn you!
Also, I think next expansion I'm definitely gonna unlock Sage and maybe play through that expansion with Sage. I think that'll be fun. I'm not taking any damage against that person. Who should I be attacking?
Now I've gotcha.
Sage is so cool. I'm like super excited for another like healing class, and Sage seems the most appealing to me, so we're looking forward to it. I just gotta get through expansion first, so we got a little ways to go before I can get to that point. But yeah, I'm like, it's like always in my mind thinking about trying Sage. But I feel like it'd be best to try it like when I get to that expansion, you know, not start it too soon. It takes more buttons. Well, I gotta challenge myself then. We'll figure it out, you know, figure it out. I'll make it work. More, you know, wait, so more button presses, but fewer actual buttons? Oh, interesting. Oh, I kind of like that, actually. That seems like it'd be a lot of fun. Where, like, kind of one spell can do multiple different things depending upon, like, the spell you used before it, kind of. I might like that a lot, actually. This is like a very long fight. It's not doing like any damage. I think I'm doing something wrong. Think of it like a stance that resets every time you use a spell connected to it. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I do think I kind of need something a little more engaging than White Mage. Like, I do love White Mage. I do love just like kind of dedicated big heals, but I'm definitely down to like try something a little more complex and like try to push myself to learn like more complex stuff. Your damage spell turns into a dot while in stance. Interesting. So you got to kind of like time your stances and kind of the order in which you use spells is more important from what it sounds like. Should I be in the blue? Should I be out of the blue? Also, I'm almost dead. I was not paying attention. Oh, I got a little too comfortable there. I had like less than 100 health left. So sidetracked. I'm glad I noticed that. I feel like I'm so used to these being like really easy. I wonder if I should just like focus target on him instead of the other ones. Oops, crap, I missed that. For Alamigo, let none escape. Oh no, we're still fighting. We just have backup now. No, my secret weapon! I like the little missile pods on its arms.
Oh! Damn it all! Miracles of Magitech design, my arse! I passed harder schools than these piles of scrap.
I think you need some fiber, buddy. Some... Ugh.
You'll pay for this. Mark my words, the next time we meet will be the last.
Aye, run and tell your viceroy. The day belongs to El Amigo. Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, Alize still has that, like, kind of conjured sword. I think it's so cool. Well done, all of you. I'd call this operation a resounding success. Can't say I'm surprised. The Bolivar Amigo had an impressive military record before he went west, as I recall. Credit words to Master Count. 'Twas Marshal Turpin who made this plan, and all of you, Resistance and Alliance alike, carried it out to perfection. Aye, that they did. Not a single casualty, which I'm gratefully beyond words. I have no doubt our comrades back at the Reach will feel the same. As will ours. Yay. It's adorable. It's been a pleasure, General. Until the next battle. Monago, I leave the Scions in your care. We shall return to the castrum then. Bunko, Mistress Levelair, once more you have my thanks. As Master Kemp said, until the next battle. I heard the stories, but to actually see you in action, almost found myself pitying the Imperials. Seriously though, that was inspirational. But you must be tired of hearing that, eh? I'll keep it simple then. Thanks for your help out there. Oh, you're welcome. It was fun. Okay, I'm gonna call it there though for today. It's someplace. Well, thanks so much everyone for watching as always. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. We're in Heaven's Ward now, or we're in Stormblood now. I gotta like remember that. Fun fact. What's your fun fact? What you got? Is it a Final Fantasy fact? Stormblood launched. That duty got clogged and instant server overflowed. Ugh, yikes. That's not good. Video games always having like funny quirks. But yeah, we're finally in Stormblood now, which is very exciting. There's a line of people across the zone waiting for their turn to do the quest. That reminds me of like classic WoW, like the early days of WoW. We need to like queue to kill an enemy that like spawns on like a cooldown, and yeah, that's like a very like funny MMO, you know, quirk. We'll have to like queue for events, or, like queue for things, or queue to finish something. It's always very silly. It's very silly. Yeah, I mean, you just kind of like, you're like waiting, you know, waiting for the people to finish so you can like kind of progress the story. Really puts like a big roadblock in things, so I can totally understand. Alright, well, yeah, like I said, that's gonna be it for me today. But thank you for watching as always, really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed Stormblood. They fix that in future expansions? Yeah, I'd imagine that that's probably like a big priority just to resolve that. So that makes total sense. Okay, well, I'll be back tomorrow with more Final Fantasy XIV. So I hope you all enjoy this your night, and I will see you all soon. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Take care.